Savannah's beautiful. Can't wait to check and see what's outside of it. 4 days later.
Good.
We're still driving in Savannah, Georgia. Oh, I'll tell you what the worst part is. This is fun. The one downside to keto is not having a lot of fiber in your diet. And you're like, really gotta poop.
Adding laxatives to everything.
Well, I actually I got this tea that fucking, it facilitates some stuff. Not that I want to describe, but it's stuff. It's like a lot of it. But I don't know.
What tea bag did you use?
He went to Jared's. It's just not. It's not.
What did Jared do to you, Jared?
No. It's not. I'm gonna preface and let you know ahead of time. It is not the jewelry store. It is an alley.
Just a guy.
It's just a guy I found in an alley in Savannah, Georgia. He's like, I heard you were having problems with constipation. Like,
I
don't know who told you. I didn't even tell anybody.
Luther King Jr. Boulevard. Yeah, they were doing construction on that when I moved here back in August. They finished it up and then moved on to this street. So this whole kind of intersection has been torn up for about 8 months now. It's like a real bitch when you're doing it. You have no fucking place to park as well with construction equipment, and you can't actually access the street. And this is like one of the busiest streets with all the restaurants and shit. We're on Broughton Street right now.
But Josh, hear me out. There's a Lululemon right there. We're kind of, like he said it. We're just kind of. We were telling this wonderful lady over here. We were talking to one of the local Anita's earlier. We're just kind of hitting up businesses and seeing how things are going for people.
Yeah. Yep. Well, we've been open since 2011. We're coming up on our 10-year anniversary very soon now. Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, and she was saying you guys had a smaller location. You guys jumped over here.
Yes. So yeah, we used to be where there's the Ben & Jerry's now. So about a quarter of the space or less is much smaller. And we moved. I wrote it down here because I can never remember exactly. But I think it was 2014. Don't remember where the note is either.
Either way. I know we need absolute perfect numbers. What was the absolute date? I need your tax information.
We actually worked at GameStop for a long time.
Okay, yeah.
We
It's not a brag.
Not at all. Not at all.
It was amazing. Like, you should do
Actually
it.
looks like it's a cool place to work at.
Yeah, we tried at least. Yeah.
What had you gravitate towards this? Was it like,
yeah, this is just all the stuff I enjoy. I went to SCAD originally.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. So I went there for animation and never ended up doing anything with it. But when I was here, I would always walk up and down the street because, you have to get everywhere. It's a main artery for just walking around. And there was never a shop that I wanted to shop at, and I was always like,
make your own.
If there was a place that I would like to shop at here. So yeah, that was sort of the impetus of it.
How have you been doing with COVID and everything? Has that impacted you guys at all?
It impacted us at the beginning, of course. It was shut down, and then we were shut down a little bit more after official shutdown. But after that, it's actually been all right. And recently, it's been really busy.
Yeah, that's actually what this woman was saying this afternoon. She was saying it's like you wouldn't know. I mean, mind you, it's obviously a thing, but but you wouldn't, some people are just not making killings, but some people are actually doing okay. Do you guys do like big buys on collections and stuff here? Do you find?
Yeah, so we buy stuff from people basically every day. Usually it's just like a small box of things, but like just yesterday we got a giant box of PS1 games. So
like
one
buck?
comb. It reminds me of like a
buck and a half. Like,
that's like the freebie from School Picture Day, right?
Yeah, I still have it. I didn't give it back.
Abraham Lincoln's comb.
Yeah. That's what we did. We've been just stealing historical artifacts around the country. We got Clarence Thomas's gavel. I don't know. We're just finding random.
He's from around here, I think. So.
Is he? Oh, we could probably actually get it then.
Yeah.
We have time. If we we'll put it in post. Patriots of War. American Revolution. There's a
Did you never say which war?
It just says.
Probably should. We are in Savannah, right?
It says 1775 to 2025, and we're still putting bodies in it. Seems like we would have been filled up by now. It's just not efficient. Okay, we should probably be slightly respectful. Are you feeling oppressed?
We found the maze of the Patriots.
There's still people here trying to get out. It's crazy.
Sir, how do you get out of here? I've been here for years.
I'm sorry, you're gonna have to ask somebody that's been here longer. I've only been here for 40 years. I'm brand new here. There's a lot of guys that have been here for 400 years, Josh. They're still looking. I'm simply a descendant of one of those men. true patriots of America.
The other losers of the maze.
They just bury you.
People who didn't make it out.
You couldn't get on this very
find their
simple
way out.
of this simple walkway. You're like, oh, you can't walk over here? Well, you die here. Right there. Like wherever you land, we bury you. You better not land weird.
Regina Celi, letare, alleluia, qui aquam meruisti portare, alleluia, resurrexit sicut dixit, alleluia, ora pro nobis Deum, alleluia.
Well, you know what's funny? We're actually well, it's not ironic. It's like, oh, you're from a different place. Me too. We're from we're from New England, and we're taking a drive down to Florida, and like
We're trying to find Brady, but
Tom Brady. We haven't found him yet.
he could be in that river.
The people here
Go
think
find him. Go get him.
people think we're crazy because we're like, this is like shorts weather for us, man. This is really nice for us.
I'm
It still
hot.
snows,
I'm
right?
still hot.
Right?
I'm like dying right
I
now.
moved down here from New Hampshire.
Oh, okay.
I'd be walking around like in November in shorts, like, aren't you cold right now? It's like,
Well, they got the heat
it's like
baked
this is
in.
like
We
a
got
nice
the
fall
cold
weather
baked
for me.
in.
In Ohio, yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
so-
No, it's beautiful
Seeing
though.
people like wearing winter jackets at 66 degrees.
I'll tell you a funny one. 03, I moved down to Florida right out of high school. So I get off the plane and I'm like from New England and we just swear all the time. So I get off this plane, I'm in shorts and stuff. It's probably 65 degrees and I get off the plane. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, is it hot? Like swearing on the top of my lungs. Right behind me are two little old biddies in fucking fur coats in like 72 degree weather. And I'm like, you're the problem. Like, I'm not the idiot here. And they're still shaking.
My dad. We were talking about this the other day. He used to carry knives in his teeth like that all the time.
Yeah. Your father was a monster.
His emotional availability is present in that photo exclusion.
Aren't we just all skeletons when it comes to emotional involvement with our children? Dude, I can take that anywhere now. Anywhere. National Sarcasm Society. This is like that scene out of like female body inspector. You look at it, it's like the symbol for the FBI. Female body inspector. That's some exotic, cigars.
Yes, sir.
Want people to make money. That's all I care about. Seeing their bid.
7, 8, 9.
And 100 is mine.
Yes. Enjoy, guys. Have a good day, please. And don't hurt him, okay?
No, he's too pretty, right?
No,
He's too pretty. Look at
he's
him.
not too pretty.
No, he's not.
Oh,
No, he's handsome.
enjoy. Thank you.
Here
There
we
we
go.
go.
Handsome.
My honor is
appreciate it.
reclaimed. My honor is reclaimed.
Are they though?
Enjoy the journey.
We will. You as well. Dude, they don't want you to fucking leave the city at all. Like at all.
No.
Fucking stay. You're here now. Your family. That woman too, she was like, "You want me to cut that up?" And I'm like, "What?" And you were like, "What? My fucking ID? My sunglasses? My camera?" Like, what? God, if she had her way, she'd have both of us. She still has the option.
Speak for yourself.
I don't know, man. The things she could teach you. She rolls cigars, I think.
She also cuts off the tips.
Right? She knows exactly how to handle sensitive tips.
Oh man, that was kind of funny though.
But yeah, but dude, that chick is fucking. She was dope too, talking to her, dude. Because it's like
She was you.
She was me. We are Russian. We're all Russian. But it's like the whole sequence of that fucking movie, like even where he's like walking through like the football stadium and it's like exploding, which seems super unsafe. He's like, "I'll be fine. I have a vest. I have a particular set of skills."
Seems like a totally impractical mask too. If you got like a breathing apparatus, you really want the one that like goes like over the center of your face and over your head.
It looks like a crab. What if we put a bunch of springs on his face? I wonder if that would fix his condition.
I like how at no point do they explain how the mask helps him in any sort of way.
They explained 14 different ways that Joker got these scars, but not one fucking story explaining why Bane talks like a fucking Werner Herzog. Like,
everybody knows wearing a mask just makes you sound cool.
It's like, you didn't even address it. You didn't even fucking address it once.
That's when Kylo Ren
Did you know that Bane's Kylo Ren? Kylo Bane. I am Kylo.
He was a lot cooler.
Then Ben Swallow.
Ben Swallow.
I don't remember that. You remember that torso that he had, the Ben Swallow meme, where it was like he had the pants up to his ribs,
yeah,
with just the chest, like fucking
because he had no abs.
Yeah, they were like, well, you know what you need to do?
Oh, he was a Marine with no abs. You know, that's cool.
Is that? Well, I don't know.
I think that's a thing.
He was a Marine. I know that's like a whole fucking thing, and he was actually like a Marine. He wasn't there for like just
couldn't
on the
have
weekend.
been like a cooler Marine.
It's such a shitty thing to self-identify. I'd like to be Jake Healy. That sounds really fucking terrible. You want to choose somebody else that's a little bit more famous?
You want 3 kids?
I think one of them's mine. Fucking, I think. And probably a crazy dog in like 5 days.
I'll be Jake Healy. I'll be Jake Healy. Great. Wait here while I go kill your parents. Wait, what?
It's all about equivalent exchange. I saw this in an anime. If your parents are dead, mine need to be dead too. Wait, what?
No reason to film, just filming stuff for reasons.